In this lesson we're going to look at solving these geometry problems. So for the first one here, we have a 90 degree angle. We know it's a 90 degree angle between this line here and this line here because we have this little square symbol there. So that means it's a 90 degrees between these two lines. And then we have this line going off here. Someone has measured this angle here between this line here and this line here to be 30 degrees, but we don't know this angle here called A. So if we know the total angle is 90, that's 90, and we know that this part there is 30 degrees, we can get the whole angle 90 and subtract this part of it, which will leave this part of it here, the angle A. So that equals 60 degrees, which equals A. Okay, let's do this one here, number 2. We've got a line there, we know it's 90 between those two lines, and we've got another line here. We know this one here is 75, but we don't know A. So A equals 90, take away 75, equals 15 degrees. Okay, let's do number 3. We have a line here, we have a line coming down here. We have been given this angle there, 45 degrees, but we don't know this angle here, A. But we know the angle all the way around to the same line is 180 degrees. So if we know the complete angle on that straight line is 180, we know this part here is 45. Angle A equals 180 degrees. Take away this part, we'll leave this part here, A. So 180, take away 45, that's 155 degrees. That's actually incorrect. It is equal to 50, 55, 135 degrees. Next one, we have number 3 here. We'll just rub some of this stuff out. So number 3, we have a line coming off here. They have measured this angle here to be 110 degrees, and we don't know this angle A. But we know the angle from this line back to itself is 180 degrees, a straight line. So angle A equals 180 subtract this part here, 110, equals 70 degrees. Number 4, we have a line here. We have a line coming off perpendicular to that line, which means it's at 90 degrees with the 90 degree symbol there. We have another line drawn out this way. They have measured this angle to be 50, but they don't know this angle here, A. So A equals, if we know this is a straight line here, and we know that this one here is 90 degrees to this line, we know that the other part of it has to be 90 degrees because it is a straight line, and a straight line going back onto itself is 180 degrees, so 2 times 90 degrees. So A equals 90, take away 50, equals 40 degrees. Number 5, we have a line here, we have a line going this way. This angle here is 115 degrees. We don't know this angle here, but here we have 2 straight lines intersecting at a point. And when we have that, we know that the opposite angles are equal. So this angle here is equal to this angle here, and this angle here is equal to this angle here. So we know that A equals 115 degrees. Opposite angles are equal. Okay, let's do number 6. We have a line here, we have a line here. We know this is 37 degrees, we don't know this angle here. But we can see here we have two straight lines intersecting at a point. We know that opposite angles are equal. So this angle here is equal to this angle here. So A equals 37 degrees. We have a line here, we have a line here. We've been measured this angle here as 120 degrees, but we don't know this angle here. But we can see here, if we start here and go all the way around back to the same point, that is 360 degrees. But we know this part of it here to be 120. So A equals 360, take away the 120 degrees, which equals 240 degrees. So A equals 240 degrees. Let's do number 8. We have that, we have that, and we have that. And we're given that this angle here is 90 degrees between those two lines. We're given that this angle here is 140 degrees. And we don't know this angle here, A. Okay, we can see if we start at this line, we go all the way around back to the same point, that's 360 degrees. But we are given this angle here between these two lines as being 90 degrees. We're given this angle here to be 140. So the only part of this 360 degrees we are missing is part A. So A equals 360, take away 140, take away 90 degrees. So if we calculate that, we get 130 degrees for A. So this is how we can find the missing angle with these geometry problems.